In your Washington Watch, bipartisanship on Capitol Hill with the Senate passing a more than $1 trillion infrastructure funding bill. ABC's Faith Abube has more on today's vote and what's next.
Majority Leader Chuck Schumer beaming on the Senate floor, saying today's passage of a $1.1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure package in the U.S. Senate was decades overdue.
When the Senate is run with an open hand rather than a closed fist, senators can accomplish big things.
Vice President Kamala Harris presiding over the vote. In a significant show of bipartisanship, GOP leader Mitch McConnell and 18 other Republican senators joining all Democrats to approve the package.
The bill as amended is passed.
After years and years of infrastructure week, we're on the cusp of an infrastructure decade that I truly believe will transform America.
Democrats believe the bipartisan plan is only one part of a two-track strategy for revitalizing the nation's infrastructure. The first bill includes funding for roads, bridges, public transit, and broadband. The second comes in the form of a $3.5 trillion budget resolution. That package focusing on progressive priorities like universal pre-K, free two-year college tuition, expanding Medicaid, and addressing climate change. 96 progressive Democrats in the House already threatening to vote against the bipartisan plan unless the Senate passes a robust budget spending bill.
The two-track strategy is proceeding full steam ahead.
In the evenly split chamber, Senate Democrats plan to use a budgetary tool called reconciliation. It requires all 50 Democrats plus Vice President Kamala Harris casting the tie-breaking vote to pass.
Republicans will probably not be able to save our colleagues from themselves.
And Democrats still have a long road ahead. They'll need to keep the support of all their members in the Senate and can't afford to lose just a handful in the House as they march ahead with this two-track approach. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.
And both Idaho Senators Mike Crapo and Jim Risch voted in favor of the bill. Senator Crapo issued this statement about his vote saying, quote, "The bipartisan legislation we passed today makes investments in traditional hard infrastructure projects to help keep pace with Idaho's rapid growth and does not raise taxes," end quote. Senator Jim Risch had this to say about his vote. "On behalf of Idaho, I chose to support the investment in hard infrastructure like roads, bridges, and broadband. I believe it to be the substantially more reasonable and conservative solution to the necessary infrastructure spending," end quote. Now you can find both senators' statements along with a breakdown of what Idaho will get if the bill becomes law on localnews8.com. Both Risch and Crapo did say they will oppose the Democrats' $3.5 trillion spending bill.